Are you struggling to see during a rainstorm? Are your wipers failing you, just causing all sorts of a streaky mess? Today we're going to show you how to install a water repellent windshield coating with our Armour glass so that all that water just rolls right off and you can see clearer and drive safer. Hey guys, Bradley here from Armour Detail Supply, and today we're going to do a quick overview on how to install a water repellent coating on your front windshield that you can do in less than 30 minutes with just a couple of tools here. We're going to be installing our Armour glass coating that's going to get you that rain beating and that water repellent feature as low as 35 miles an hour, so all that water just shoots right off. So without further ado, let's get into how to get it done. So first step of the process is we need to clean the windshield. A lot of you may be doing this after you've already washed your car, which is great. You're gonna skip a couple of steps here. This thing, I'm gonna show you guys how to do it on a fully dirty car, and we're just gonna be working on prepping the windshield. So for my first step, I'm grabbing our Hero Rinseless Wash. This is diluted at 128:1. This is kind of our glass cleaning and clay lubricant dilution. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give the glass a nice clean with this solution, as well as our waterless wash microfiber towels. From there, I'm gonna then also go ahead and clay bar the windshield. So I'm gonna be using our Armour clay block clay scrubber. You could also use a standard clay bar, and we're gonna basically run that over the windshield with the same solution so that we can remove any embedded contamination and get that windshield super smooth, so that we can move on to our next steps and make sure the coating bonds properly. So now that you have your initial prep steps and cleaning steps and your clay bar done, we now are left with a piece of glass that is clean and nice and smooth. The next prep steps are gonna depend on your type of glass. Now on this vehicle, it is a brand new truck, or roughly brand new. It has never had any sort of windshield repellent coating applied previously. As we could show you here in this clip, the water sits absolutely flat. There's no water behavior, nothing going on. We also don't have any sort of water spotting or anything like that going on, so it is a very perfect canvas for us to install the glass coating. So in this case, we don't have to go through and polish the glass. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't have to polish the glass in your case. So in your case, if you have some sort of water spotting going on, you're gonna wanna polish the glass to remove those water spots so you're not just coating over the water spots. Also, if you have had a previous water repellent coating applied to the windshield and you're still seeing some of that hydrophobics, kind of working on the windshield when you're spraying it off with water and cleaning it, you know that you need to use some sort of polish and compound to be able to remove that, so that you can get a bare piece of glass ready for the coating to bond to. You don't want to try to install the coating on top of water spots or a previous repellent coating, because then it might not bond properly and you'll get potential issues with splotchiness in the way it bonds and the way it reacts to water, as well as it can just cause durability issues down the road with it not lasting as long. So if you have that case, you're going to want to go through an extra step than I'm going to. You're going to want to grab a polisher, or you can do this by hand with some sort of microfiber or foam pad. If you're using a polisher, I would recommend doing a microfiber cutting disc. And then you're going to want to pick some sort of bare, standard paint compound or paint polish. The ones that we typically go to here are Koch Chemie H9 and Koch Chemie F6. These are no silicones added, no protection additives. They're just standard, really good compounds and polishes. So pair one of these up with that microfiber pad. Just buzz over the windshield really quickly. You don't need to spend a crazy amount of time polishing. We're really, again, just trying to clean the windshield further so that the coating can bond properly. Today, I don't have to do this, and this also shows you that not every windshield needs to be polished, so it can be a really simple, easy step or easy process to do if you don't have to polish the windshield like I'm going to. So for me, after you did that polishing step, if in your case, or for me, my next step is grabbing some of our panel prep. This is going to, again, just fully clean the windshield, remove any residue that might be left over from our waterless or rinseless wash that you might have used, pairing it up with our panel prep towel. We're just gonna do 2 rounds of this on the windshield to make sure it's really degreased and clean, and then we'll be ready for the coating application. Alrighty, so now that our panel prep's all done, we are ready to install our Armour glass coating. So we've got our glass coating here, comes in a 30 ml bottle. I'm gloved up on one hand, which is my hand I'm going to be using kind of to do everything. We've got the included applicator, and then we've got one of our first wipe towels. I'm only going to need one towel to be able to knock out this windshield, so I've just got one here. So let's hop up on the windshield and we'll show you how to get it installed. So I'm just going to lay my microfiber there. That way I have it ready. Shake up our coating a little bit, make sure it's all activated, and then we're going to prime our pad here. I like to just do a couple of lines to get it started, about that much. You can butterfly it in just to get it all nice and evenly coated. Put our cap back on. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and install the coating. So the one thing to note is I am indoors right now. We are in, probably 78 degrees or so in here, 55% or so humidity. So not ideal temperatures, but still very comfortable to work in. So I'm going to have quite a bit of flash time on this coating. This coating is meant to have, up to 5 minutes worth of flash, but it's going to depend on your environment. If you're doing this out in the direct sunlight with a really hot windshield, something like that, you're going to want to cut down your working time, maybe only coat a quarter of the windshield at a time and then remove it. Or if you have, you're just in hotter temperatures, maybe you'll only work about half the windshield at a time. In these comfortable temperatures, that I'm in, I can basically apply to the whole windshield and then I can come back and remove it. So I'm going to apply to this half, I'm going to go over to the other side, apply to that half, and then I'll be able to come back and remove everything. So we're going to lay down our first initial coating. And what I like to do is do a puddle line, so kind of right down the center here, and then right down the center here. This is kind of my X marks the spot like I do on all of our paint coatings. Then I'll go and grab all of our edges. Make sure those are nice and covered. And then we can start doing our circular motions to fill everything in. Now with this glass coating, you really want to make sure that you're seeing this go on and it goes on very wet and very, very thick. If you start to see it drying out or you're not really able to see how much, too much is going on, or it just starts to look a little thin, then you need to re-prime or reload your applicator. You do want this coating to have quite a bit of material being applied to the glass because this glass is very, very porous. People don't realize, but glass is more porous than your paintwork, so it will suck up that coating. So using a little bit more is always better than less, especially because you have a 30 ml bottle here, and typically a bottle like this will coat a couple cars, so you're typically not worried about running out of coating. So from there, I'm just going through, circling in, and now I have that fully applied, and you can kind of see, hopefully from down there, all the wetness here of that coating, and then the other side, you don't see any of that. So now I'm just going to go over to the other side, and I'm going to install the same way I did over there. So now we're on this other side over here. We're going to just load our applicator up again with a little bit of coating and do the same process. Line down the middle, line top to bottom. That's kind of our sideways X to mark everything, and then go through, jot all of our edges down, make sure those are covered. And then we can go through and start our circular motions. And there we go, that's fully installed. So we are good to go. Now I'm gonna go start the removal. Alrighty, so now I've got my first wipe towel, and now I'm going in with the removal, and you'll see if all the prep was done right, how easy this is to remove. I'm putting literally no pressure on the towel to start this removal process. It's super easy, not tacky. It's very, very slick. It's coming off with ease. This first wipe, you're basically just kind of lightly spreading it around to, keep spreading that coating. And then we'll flip that towel over to a fresh side. You can see how slick it already is. The towel wants to just slide down. And then we can kind of go through, do some circular motions, and make sure we're not leaving any high spots or anything like that. But this coating is super, super forgiving, super easy to use. And that's kind of the joy of using this glass coating. So now this is our first layer of coating. Typically on the windshield, as we say in the directions, we recommend to install 2 layers on the windshield. This is basically just to ensure you have even level coverage and so that you get better durability against these guys, your wipers, because these are an abrasive and they're going to abrade that coating down much faster. than the side and the rear glass. The side and the rear glass, you can get away with one layer and you're gonna get multiple years of durability. For the windshield, you wanna install 2 layers so you can get that, 1 to 2 years worth of durability on the windshield. So we're gonna go ahead, and I've got this first layer fully removed now, and we're just gonna give it a couple of minutes. I like to give it typically, ideally you wanna wait about an hour or 30 minutes or so, but we can go pretty much back to back. We'll give it 5 minutes or so here, and we can install it no problem. If you're going through and coating all of your glass, what I would recommend is start with your windshield first, get that first layer laid down, work all the rest of your glass. That'll be 15-20 minutes or so, and then you can come back and install that second layer of coating on the windshield. But we'll give this a couple minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll install the second layer. All right, so we've given it a couple minutes here to cure. Now we're just gonna go ahead and install the second layer of coating, and we're gonna do it in the exact same fashion as we did before. No difference in methodology. So basically repeat that same process that we just showed you. What I'm gonna do here is kind of show you, I'm gonna really show you how forgiving the coating is. So I'm gonna install this whole windshield, but what we're gonna do is I'm going to leave an area for much longer than the couple of minutes it takes me to install the full windshield. And we're going to show you that this coating is very forgiving. In these types of environments, I can leave this for up to 30 minutes, maybe even an hour, and it will still wipe off totally fine. So we're going to show you that just as a kind of an experiment for you guys to be able to see. So we're just going to repeat this process on the other side. Alrighty, just like we did installing the first layer, same removal process here for the second layer. Nothing has changed. If anything, this one will be a little bit easier because you have that base layer of coating on there to kind of help it. But as you can see, super light wipes. It's coming right off. Flip the towel over, fresh side. And we'll get everything fully leveled out. You'll start to feel that crazy slickness start to show through. And there you go. Alrighty, so we applied this whole windshield at about 11:27. It is now 12 o'clock on the dot, so a little over 30 minutes. We left this whole half the windshield to be able to show you guys that, this coating can be left a little longer and you're gonna be okay. So as you can see, the wipe off still very easy to remove. Yes, it might not be as easy as doing it within, 5 minutes or so, but you can still get this off, still relatively easy, and you're not gonna have any issues or fuss. Go ahead, do our final removal with our second side of the towel here, get all of our edges. But there you go, the coating is fully removed. So that just shows you if you have a call or something, or you just let it sit too long, you're totally fine. It's gonna wipe off, no need to stress. And there's going to be no performance benefit of letting it sit longer. After about a couple of minutes, the coating is going to cure as much as it would have. So you're really just kind of wiping off that transfer fluid. But yeah, that shows you that 30 minutes later, still super easy to remove, even in up to 80-degree temperatures, what we're at right now. So there you guys go. We have officially installed the glass coating, and you have seen how hydrophobic it is now, so you're able to see clearly during the rain, which is going to keep you and your family much safer while you're driving, and also less wear on your windshield wipers, no streaks, no haziness, no smears, just an overall better driving experience thanks to our Armour glass coating. So now it's time for you guys to get out there and get your windshield coated and drive safer and clear. See you next time.